Stop stretching your plantar fascia. It's a very slow way to take care of that problem, and for most people, they're doing it too much and too aggressively, and it can actually make the problem worse. The reason for that all has to do with the anatomy of the plantar fascia. What most people don't know about me is I'm actually a really good artist. So I've gone ahead and drawn a foot. Obviously, you can tell that's a foot. Here's the heel, here's the toe, and this black line indicates essentially where the plantar fascia is. It connects to the front of the heel and it goes right through the arch of your foot. And plantar fasciitis, when you say itis, that means there's inflammation in there. And when they do tissue biopsies of somebody with plantar fasciitis, they don't actually find inflammation, they find dead tissue. They find degeneration and breakdown of the tissue. So if you just stretch it and stretch it and stretch it, you're actually going to be pulling it away from this anchor point more, and that's how you can make the problem actually even worse. One of the other problems with stretching and stretching and stretching this area is that when you stretch, it actually puts tension in this area, which is right where there's some key blood vessels that provide the blood supply to the plantar fascia in this area. So when you stretch, it actually chokes off this part. Dr. McClanahan, a podiatrist, made a really good video about that, and I'll link it in the description. So you can be pulling that plantar fascia away from the heel while at the same time cutting off the blood supply, really leading to more and more dead tissue, which is why stretching and stretching and stretching hasn't solved it. So today I'm going to show you an exercise that is actually faster and more efficient than stretching when it comes to dealing with plantar fasciitis. Now let's delve a bit deeper into a specific exercise that is really awesome for this. High load strength training, or HLST. This exercise involves stressing the plantar fascia with a high tensile load to stimulate collagen production and expedite recovery. To perform the HLST exercise, you'll need a rolled up cotton t-shirt and a stair or a step. Step one is you're going to take a t-shirt and you're going to want to roll up the bottom part of it till it's about an inch or a little less in diameter. It's going to vary by the size of your foot, but we're going to be doing a heel raise, and you're going to want those toes to be able to grip comfortably and wrap around that t-shirt. Step two, place the t-shirt about 2 inches away from the edge of a stair or step. Position your toes on the t-shirt, wrapping around the cylinder. Make sure that the edge of the step is at the halfway point of your foot for proper positioning. Step 3, perform a heel raise, rising onto your toes for at least 5 seconds. This is the concentric phase. Then pause at the top for 3 seconds, the isometric phase, and then lower your heel for 5 seconds, the eccentric phase. Let's discuss the specific protocols for this exercise. For weeks 1 to 4, you'll perform 1 set of up to 10 repetitions using just your body weight. If you can't achieve 10 repetitions initially, don't worry. Just do as many as possible. From weeks 5 to 12, we're going to make it a little bit harder. Do 1 set of 10 repetitions using your repetition maximum, or your RM, which is the maximum weight you can lift while maintaining proper form. To achieve the RM weight, fill a backpack with books. The goal is to select a weight that allows you to complete 10 exercises just before exhaustion. Lastly, I want to go over the concept of good and bad pain. While performing this exercise, you will have discomfort. That can be okay, that can be normal. You just don't want that pain to extend into the next day. If it does, if the next day you're finding yourself to be very sore, that's what we call bad pain. And in that situation, you'll really want to back off of the exercises as far as limit the number of repetitions or minimize the amount of weight that you've got in the backpack until you don't have any pain persisting into the next day. If you like this video or you found it helpful, please like, subscribe to our channel. We try to share useful information that can help you with your health and to help you get back to being active. Thanks a lot.